Welcome on back to the Blue Line Family Ice Center here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Johnny Samp and getting ready for game 2 of 2 here tonight in the Badgerland Conference. As I got Cody Barnes, my director, and then on the board or on the camera now is Kerry Longry. In another matchup in the Badgerland, we see the Fond du Lac Cardinals come in at 11-5, 4-1 in conference. Their opponents had a little bit different luck on the season. As we look at the Fox City Stars, and they come at 1-18-1, and just 1-5 in conference. So, looking for better seasons to come. But nonetheless, it should be a fun one, as we are in the Integrity Saw 2 pregame show. Getting ready for this one here once again from the Blue Line Ice Center. Zamboni taking a little bit of a weird route. He cutting halfway through. Not quite sure why he did that, but he's got a couple stripes left on the old ice to get done. Oh, he might be fixing that corner down there. Or maybe we have something wrong with the old Zamboni. He's still got ice to clean up. As we look on technical repairs, we didn't expect this, but we are in the Integrity Saw 2 pregame show. And anything can happen here at the Blue Line Family Ice Center as we see the Zamboni go back in, looks like for repairs. As we got a few stripes of snow left, and I'm sure that's not what's supposed to happen. Yep, they're going under the hood over there. And this has been, must be full maybe? And he's got to just empty out a little bit. But nonetheless, let's get right into it as we look on. We see the Fondy Family Dental's Coach's Smile interview. Fondy Family Dental is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports to see all ages and patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule an appointment today. And that, once again, is Fondy Family Dental, great sponsor of ours. And we'll head to the Moraine Park Technical College, keys to the game. As Moraine Park Technical College has more than 100 areas to help you prepare for your future. And that, once again, is Moraine Park Technical College. But we do have the score clock stopped and the keys of the game here tonight in this second of 2 games for myself and Radio Plus. Is for the side of the Stars, they're going to have to get going early. And they got to find a way to find pucks in the back of the net and manage to get some goals early in the early going of it. And on the side of Fondy, just keep doing what you're doing. Not a lot of change to the routine. We see on the Fondy side, a lot of goal scorers on this roster. And the biggest one is, of course, Brett Sabo at 52. And that's a tremendous amount as we see a guy with a shovel heading out. And we may have a little bit of a delay here as we wait on, because this does not look like the Zamboni may be functioning properly. I don't know. We're all wondering what's going on here. Its clock stopped at 2:03 in the warm-up. As we wait on for this second of 2 Badgerland Conference battles. We'll head to the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report got pain, see Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer, Bauer Chiropractic, voted Fond du Lac's favorite chiropractor in a recent Reader's Choice poll. And not sure on the injuries here tonight, as we see, I believe both sides should be decently healthy. There's probably a few injuries in there, but we'll have to go about that as we tread along here tonight. And for your Baker Cheese starting lineups, we will go through the starting lineups. We'll start with the side of the Stars. As we look at the forward line, we're going to see the freshman forward wearing number 8, Will Coate. And he comes into the game with 5 points on the season, comes from Kimberly High School. Then we're going to see the the Kakana sophomore, with 13 points on the season, number 17, Spencer Winnikins. And then the final forward, their leading goal scorer, will be the 16-point leader. And he comes from Kakana High School. He wears number 20. He's a senior, and he's Owen Marceau. So the forward line, we got Marceau, Winnikins, and Coate. And for your defensive pair, we got the Xavier senior, coming into the game with 6 points, split evenly between goals and assists. He wears number 15, Ethan Gosling. And then his partner back in the second line will be the Xavier Jr. He's got 1 point on the season. He wears number 22, and that's Owen Eckes. And then finally, between the pipes, it's none other than the Xavier goaltender with 201 saves, 40 goals allowed, 83.40 goals allowed percentage, and a save percentage, or goals allowed percentage, or save percentage, excuse me. And should have a good one tonight. As we see Mark Watson come into the game, I believe. Actually, it should be Dylan Gramont. But maybe Gramont's not playing. We'll have to get a second look at that, make sure everything's correct on the goaltenders. But once again, the forward line and defensive pair, the skaters, will be Colt, Winnikins, and Mr. Marceau for the forwards. Then defensive pair will be Gosling and Eckes. And as of right now, the goaltender is Watson, but I'm not sure if I got that correct. We'll have to get a second check as we take a step aside here on Radio Plus Sports for a few moments and we wait on.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors: Dan Sprader, Kathleen Taves, Patrick Ellistad, Matt Moses, Jeff Will, Ben Beercheek, and Pam Tollefson. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
It's a slow time for air conditioners, but it's a busy time for furnaces. Hi, this is Sarah and Danny from AirTech Heating.
We want to share a few tips from our technicians to keep your furnace running smoothly this season.
Be sure to change your furnace filter to maintain proper airflow. Not sure how frequently or what filter is best? We can help.
Take good care of your furnace. Contact us for annual preventative maintenance.
And make sure your outdoor vent pipes are clear of snow, leaves, or debris. As always, if you've got questions, our team is here to help.
For whatever it takes, 24/7 service, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are two reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at IntegritySaw.com. That's IntegritySaw.com.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best growing companies. Apply at Saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey guys, I just had to tell you about the new credit cards my friends and I got from Fond du Lac Credit Union. Julie is building her credit, so she got the secured card. Mike was looking for a low rate, no annual fee card, so he went for the classic card. And you know me, I love adventure. So I went for the You Choose Rewards card. Every dollar I spend gives me points I can redeem for merchandise, travel, gift cards, and more. Fond du Lac Credit Union has a low rate credit card for every lifestyle. Which one's right for you?
Even dock spiders know there comes a time to clear the cobwebs off investments at different financial institutions and former employers in order to help plan for the future. LedgeVest Financial can help clients transition from cobwebs to a financial pathway tailored to pursue their future goals. Clear the cobwebs with the help of LedgeVest Financial, proudly serving Fond du Lac with over 60 years of combined financial industry experience. Go to ledgevestfinancial.com or call 920-581-5700.
I bought my used SUV from one of those big national retailers. It seemed like a good idea until they delivered it, and I discovered issues. Trying to get them to help has turned into an endless runaround. It's pretty disappointing. I feel abandoned.
Choosing Holiday over a faceless online retailer is a no-brainer. In person or online, we're here for you. With quality vehicles, more for your trade, and the care you deserve. From Wisconsin's #1, dodge the remorse and discover the difference at Holiday. It's worth the trip.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Some great daily specials here, Steve, and some soups. Let's run through the menu this week. What do we got cooking?
Well, Sarah's always back there making soups all the time. Different soups every day, all homemade soups. My homemade chili's on the board all the time, too. Every day, hot beef, hot turkey, and hot pork sandwiches. And then we're running specials. Could be meatloaf one day. There's all kinds of great things that we're coming up with. So, check us out. Andy will try to post on the website. Check the webpage out.
11 o'clock daily, that's when everything opens up for lunch, right?
Yeah, 11 o'clock every day, Monday through Sunday. And then obviously we run all of our specials starting, with the exception of wings, starting at the 11 o'clock hour.
Pizzas and fish fry coming up on Friday. Of course, Super Sunday is going to be here in a couple weeks.
Yep, time to bring out the nacho machine. We'll have a nacho bar again for halftime at the Super Bowl. So if you want to find a place to watch the game, come down and have 17 beers on tap, some great drinks, and some great food. We're the place.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you.
You too, thanks.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
It's hockey time here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Johnny Samp in the Blue Line Ice Arena, Family Ice Center, here as we see the Cardinals from Fond du Lac and the Stars from the Fox Cities go at it here in the Badgerland Conference. As we get looking on, Mark Watson is the goaltender for tonight. I thought it was going to be Mr. Gremont, but Mark Watson got the nod here tonight in this one. So we take a look on and we see both sides heading to the center circle and getting ready for the first 17 minutes of hockey in period number 1. It's won by the Fondy Cardinals. Worked back over to Hefner, and Hefner's going to try to send it down. It'll be chipped up and played on along the near side. Fox City Stars trying to move it along, not able to. Fondy manages to keep it in and work it back around. It'll be played on the backside by X. Sent up to the point now, shot on. That one's not going to go through. And just keeping it in is Mr. Clapperidge by the Fond du Lac team. Fond du Lac working back the other way. Hefner with it now. He tried to get it through the neutral zone. Not able to. And just smacks it around a little bit. Sobel on the chase. As it gets carried along the near side boards and played on by Mr. Mersaw, excuse me. Now back behind the net. X play it once again. He does play it. It'll be over by Sobel. Sobel working from the far side. Taking it on over to the dot. Fondy putting some pressure on. And that one's going to let loose a little bit, and it'll be played back into the neutral zone where both teams will retreat and recover. Stars now with the puck. Working it around, looking for an opening pass. Going to find one in the neutral zone ice. And not much further as Fond du Lac will try to take back over, and they will take back over as we see Weber with it along the near side. Weber working up the near side boards, looking for a centering or a mid-range pass. He will find it over inside, shot on, and that one's not going to go. A good opportunity. Another shot goes. That one gets knocked down, but a good shot there as Blake Spies set it up. And it was a great opportunity for for the Cardinals in the early going. So Spies set it up and just not able to get it through the goaltender Watson in the early going. Spies takes a draw. He does win it. Back now, shot on. That one gets knocked down. Picked back up. Marks tries to knock it in. And Marks will get over to the point. Hafner with one-timer. That one's not going to go as well. Back over to Marks. And this one will be picked back up over by the Stars as they manage to get into neutral zone ice. And we'll try to play it on from there. Back the other way now. It comes in. Spies looking for a shot and slips on the stick a little bit. Now it's a goal by Marks in the early going. So we see Mr. Marks, Ryan Marks, a junior, get his 11th point on the season. And that goal comes at 1:55 as we see Ryan Marks put his first tally on the board here tonight for Fond du Lac. And off to a hot start are the Cardinals, as Watson was not able to get over it and get a paw on it. So 1:55 for Ryan Marks. And I believe Spies gets the assist on that one in period number 1. Now to be played on. Shot on. Watson puts a stick on it that time. Carry him back around over to the other way. It'll be played on by the half-boards. As we see the Stars trying to break it back out, they'll get it up to neutral zone ice, no further. And the Cardinals will go back on the forecheck. Now Cardinals with a good shot on. That one's not going to go as well. A little bit wide as the shot by Djanovich was not able to get on net. Djanovich in the corner working with another Cardinal, and the Cardinals managed to keep it back in. As they work with JT Koenigs, he just caroms it into the corner, and now it'll be taken up by Hefner. Over to Koenigs. Koenigs managed to keep it in, falls a few times, hits his pad. He managed to keep it in. As it'll be finally flipped into the corner. Spies rather on the assist. I keep calling them Spies. Excuse me for that. Spies. As we wait on. Stretch pass here for Sobel. Sobel's going to try to chase it. He will chase it behind the net. And he'll work it back around. Sobel working with it. He takes a hit and falls to the ice. And now to be worked back out the other way for the Fox Cities. Fox Cities got a 2-on-1 here, setting it up in the backhand. Put on, and that one almost goes in, and they're going to call it a goal. And that's going to be a goal. And I believe it will be given to Mersaw. No, maybe not. Perhaps it looks like Winnikin's going to get the goal. So Winnikins will score in the early going and tie things back up. And that goal comes at 3:22 in period number 1. So 3:22 for Winnikins. In period 1. Save on and made by Schober. So Winnikins does get the goal, and Mersaw gets the assist. So 6-3 the shots on goal. I'm kind of all over the place right now. But nonetheless, draw comes to the blocker side of Schober, and it will be worked on. Now working up the near side is Sobel. Sobel's going to take a drive inside. He's going to fall And it looks like there's going to be a penalty called, delayed penalty. Sabel now working behind the net, the pull in the goalie, and now shot on. That one's not going to go. Back over to Hefner. Hefner's trying to set things up, not able to. Over. Hefner takes a one-timer. That one gets tipped a few times. Does not go through. And finally, Winnikins will stop the play. As there was a big penalty there, and I believe it's going to be a holding or something of that nature. And that one's going to go against none other than Mr. Backus from the Stars. So the penalty comes at 3:54 against Backus in period number 1. Power play now for the Cardinals. They look on. Hefner at the point. He's going to take a shot. That one gets tipped a few times. Doesn't go through. Sabel in the far side corner. Actually at the hashes. Back over to Hefner. Hefner over to Sabel. Sabel looking to shoot. He does shoot. Puts one on. And now it's a scramble in front of the net. As it does get jammed around. We're saying no goal according to the referee. And there's going to be a tripping call against Backus. That's what they officially called it. No holding. But nonetheless, good save there from Watson. Able to tangle that puck up and stop the play. As we wait on. Face off to the blocker side of Watson will be won by the Cardinals. Cardinals working it back around over to Hefner now. Klapperich up at the point. Klapperich with it now. Back over to Hefner. Hefner going to set things up and rather not pass it on along and shoot it. And that one's not going to go through. Good shot there from Sabel, but not able to get it on net and into the eyes of Watson. 12:32 in period 1 as we wait on. Face off to the glove side of Watson. And it will be won by the Cardinals once again. Cardinals working up at the point. Hefner does the fake shot to the pass. Hefner back again, back over to Klapperich. That one gets tipped and not going to go through as will be worked back up at the point. Hefner looking to shoot, puts one on, does shoot. That one doesn't go through as well. And it will be a scrambling puck in the side of the Fond du Lac zone. Fond du Lac actually on the forecheck. Another tripping call is going to come. And that does come as we see a stick get caught in the blade. And that'll be another Fox City Stars penalty. They have 178 penalties a minute on the season. This one's going to go against Owen X. So 5-on-3 in favor of the Cardinals. Face off to the blocker side of Watson. Does get cleared back down the length of the ice. And will have to be chased on by Craig and played on. So Craig kicks it back up over to the far side. Cross ice pass over to Weber now. As Weber will take it in. He's going to try to set things up. Stops at the hashes. Now works it back up. Speed's going to set up now. Now to the corner. It'll be played on once again by the Cardinals. Over to Weber. Weber with a shot. That one slides off his stick blade. And slides away harmlessly and now gets cleared back the other way. Craig to chase as we have 11-17 in period 1. 1-1 scoreboard according to Quest Interiors. As we see the cross ice pass over to Sabel. Sabel takes it in and he will take it over to the hashes now. Going to stop. Back up to Weber. Stars at 4-on-5 now as it gets back over to Sabel. And he kicks it back over to Weber. Dropping it back off to Sabel, just back and forth hockey. As the Fox City Stars looking to clear it, Weber manages to keep it in and brings it back over to Sabel. Kind of the same thing going on. Now finally a miscommunication on the pass. And this one's going to go to the length of the ice. And will be played on by Klapperich. Klapperich with it now. Takes it up to the neutral zone. Passes on over to Sabel, who chases along the far side. Just jams it forward, and Koenigs will try to put some pressure on, not able to. And Klapperich is going to take it up at the point. Klapperich now setting up square and center. Shot on. That one doesn't go. Gets tipped a few times and bounces away. And it'll be played on along the near side hashes. Flipped up into the audience and almost hits me in the broadcast booth. Cody Barnes wasn't ready for it, but I was ready for it. And that will be a stoppage of play at 10-11. Here in period 1. As we wait on, the draw will be to the blocker side of Watson, and it'll be taken on by Parr. Parr over to Hefner and about back the other way, point to point. As they try to send it through, not a good idea, gets tipped a few times and doesn't manage. Cardinals power play opportunity, not a very good one, as the Stars come back to full strength. The icing call does come after both sides are at full strength. Hefner just touches it. And we got a stoppage of play here at 9:54 in period 1. So face-off will be taken to the blocker side of Watson once again. And this time it'll be taken on. And a loss by the Cardinals. Good effort though, but nonetheless Spees tries to win it. Not able to get a real good stick on it as it gets back up to the point. Now working it back over the half boards and centering it. And finally losing the puck are the Cardinals as they dump it back down are the Stars. They're going to look to chase. Rather, we're going to get an icing call at 9:37. So a lot of icings coming as we see an 8-3 shot totals. 8 for the Cardinals and 3 for the Stars. Spees once again to do the centerman job as he does win that draw and wins it pretty cleanly there. As we see once again, Craig just carrying it into the corner. Stars now trying to work it back out. They'll work it up to the top of the circle. Looks like it's going to be tapped by Marks, and it will be taken across the red line. And it means Weber's going to have to go and chase. Weber's going to have to play it back in his own defensive zone, trying to clear it back out and get a breakout going, but good pressure put on once again by Walsh. Cardinals working back the other way now. Now it's Marks. Marks trying to set things up. Cross-ice pass. That one doesn't connect. Good opportunity, though, as he saw Ryan Lenz streaking in. Another shot on. That one goes a little bit wide. And the Stars are going to have to work it back out. They're going to start with Lammers as he will take it back out and they will dump it in. And another icing will be called at 8:50 in period 1. So 1-1 remains the scoreboard according to Quest Interiors as we wait on. And we see Koenig's going in Koenig's going in for the draw. And he's going to lose that one. It'll be picked back up over on the other side by Gosling as they try to break it back out. Stars now going on a rush here a little bit. Meyer with it. He caroms it into the corner. Gets stopped by the ref. And now it's going to be a stoppage of play at 8:38 in period 1 for an offsides. So face-off will be outside the Cardinal zone. As we see Meyer doing the job for the Fox City Stars, he'll lose the draw. And it'll be played back on the other way by Dianovich. Dianovich takes it along the far side, now working it back around the boards, wrapping it around. And it'll be sent up to the half boards, no further. Dianovich behind the net, he keeps working as he drives inside. Hefner trying to keep the puck in, and does stay in on the good keep in by Ellingson. Now back behind the net, Cardinals work as they come in a fury. And a flock of Cardinals all over the place as they try to get another offensive effort going. Hefner with the good save, managed to keep it in the neutral zone. And it will be played back on. Cardinals trying to work it out inside the Stars' offensive zone. Or rather, their offensive zone. Stars' defensive zone as it'll be another centering pass. Weber will pick it back up and play it back along. Weber's got it. He sends it back over the other way. I believe over to Craig on the other side. Cardinals trying to work it back in. It'll be taken on, and there should be another tripping penalty. There will be by Koenig, as Koenig takes a slide. And we got another tripping penalty at 7:34 in period 1. Cardinal power play hasn't been very good in the opening minutes, but on the season they have a 22.4% success rate. As we'll see Parr in one of the top goal scorers on the team come out. He comes out with Koenigs and Klapperick and Hefner, it looks like. And then on the other side, it's going to be Sobel. Hefner takes a shot. That one gets locked up and saved. And once again, Klapperick along the half boards. Klapperick now over to Hefner. As he takes a shot, that one gets tipped once and bounces out. Managed to get cleared by the Stars as they send it the length of the ice. And they'll have to regroup and recover with Hefner at 7:05 in period number 1. Over to Sabo along the near side and just flicked in by Winnikins for the Stars. Stars coming on the forecheck as they have the penalty kill, trying to add some pressure in their own offensive zone. Hasn't been real good this evening, but it's just the early minutes. Klapperick with it now over to Hefner. Hefner's going to skate it down through the neutral zone, take it across, now finally spins out and looks for a pass. Hefner now at the far side, just at the blue line. As he'll work it over to Sabo, back over to Hefner, now over to Klapperick, who takes a shot and totally misses the net. Hits his own man, Koenigs, on that clapper. Back over to Sabo, now over to Hefner once again. Klapperick with it, takes another shot, that one's too high. Klapperick's got to find the 4x6 and try and make something happen from there. And there will be an offsides call. I believe that one's going to go against Klapperick as he gets his left foot across that blue line a little too soon. He's going to be called with the offsides. 6:09 in period 1 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Face-off taken in neutral zone, turned around by Tyson Craig. Sent back over the other way, over to Weber, and now up to the near side by Marks. Marks trying to set something up, sends it over to Craig. And we'll have to see what happens. Shot on, that one's going to go a little wide. Another shot, that one's not going to make it. And it'll be played back on by Weber, or by Marks once again. Another shot that hits the skate and bounces around and back out after it went off the stick blade of Spies and just not able to do anything with it. Cardinals trying to break it back out. Now rushing back the other way, it's going to be Mr. Weber as he takes it down into the neutral zone, coast to coast, puts on a move and decides to take it back around. As Weber will try to set something up, does set it over to Dianovich. Dianovich shot and now a goal. As we get a goal here for the Cardinals, gets jammed inside. Went off the stick of Dianovich, and I believe he's the one, maybe. It appears Spee's going to get credit with the goal. And that one comes at 11:51 or 41. So that's going to be Spees at 11:41. And he gets a goal here tonight in the first period. So now play back on in neutral zone. And working back around, shot on by Sabo. That one's not going to go. 5:10 in the period. As we see it work back the other way, now the Cardinals will pick it back up in their own defensive zone. Cardinals trying to work it back around, but a good forecheck pressure by Mersaw. And a couple other of his stars. Work back towards the near side. It's going to be taken on and flipped into the corner. So it's Dianovich with the goal, not Spies. So Dianovich gets the goal. And Spies gets the assist. In that most previous goal, as we see Sabo try to work it back out, he'll skate up over to the neutral zone. And he'll take it across. Sabo with some head of steam, puts on the backhand, centering it up, and that one's not going to do what he wanted to as Winnikins gets a stick on it, sends it the length of the ice. And that'll be a clear. As Dianovich gets his first goal of the season, actually. He's got two. Actually, that's got to be wrong. He's got to have one. I have it marked at 0, 2, and 3, but he's got to have 1, 2, and 3, I'm thinking. As Dianovich gets another one here tonight. So his 4th point on the season. And a shot on that one gets locked up by Watson at 4:13. Back up to the point now, one-timer shot, and that one gets stopped again as we wait on. Another Spies with it. Back over to Hafner. Hafner puts a shot on. That gets blocked. Hafner back with it. Puts another shot. And that one's not going to go. Blocked out. And Marks hits the ice after a good defensive play. Now it works up to the half board. Spees puts a forceful check on. And Dianovich going to just try to carry it in. Marks going to go on the chase. Go to the side of Fond du Lac. Now working it back the other way. It's going to be worked up to the point. Shot on. That one gets swallowed up a little bit. As we see Clapperek's shot not able to get through, and the Stars trying to break it back out. Stars having all sorts of troubles breaking it back out here in the early going as we wait on. Now taken up by Spees. He just taps it once and sends it through with 3:20. And now we're going to get an offsides call. And that one's going to go against, I believe, Dianovich, as he was a little late to the play there. And it'll be a stoppage of play with 3:18. So face-off will be taken in by these Stars. They're going to try to clear back out. And they will get able to. Rush coming on, and they will be taken on. Just dumped into the corner by Jansen. As we wait to see the Stars put on a really good offensive pressure. They've had troubles all evening. They continue to have troubles. Now back the other way. It's going to be taken on. Dianovich in the corner. He puts one-man move, puts a pass across. That one doesn't connect. Now one-timer shot. That one's not going to go. Dianovich takes a shot. He totally misses on that one. And it'll just be carried back into the corner over by Sobel. Back up to the point now. It'll be tipped once. And it looks to go most of the length of the ice. As it'll be sent back around. Weber to play it along the near side. Weber skating up now. Looking for a little bit of a head of steam. He does have it. Goes through the neutral zone. As we see Weber put a shot on. That one gets trapped once for a second. And Thoresen clears it back out. Going to be played on the near side by Cody. And now finally Sobel will get it along the near side. Sobel puts on a fancy move, working inside. And a centering pass, backhanded and tipped up in the air. And not able to go down for Koenigs as we hit the 2:01 mark in period number 1. So 2-1 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. As we see Parr going to the faceoff. He'll win the draw cleanly, send it up to the point. And now cross-ice pass over to Hafner. Hafner looking for a shot on, doesn't find it, sends it a little bit wide. And it'll be played on at the half boards. Stars coming back the other way. It'll be played on by Mersaw as they work it back inside and now just lose the puck when they had a little bit of momentum going. It turns back around. No ice is called. Man on for Gosling as he works it into the far side corner. That's going to be Sobel with the good forecheck pressure as it will be taken on by Hafner along the near side. Hafner puts the brakes on, decides to pass it on around down low. And just chip back up over to Hafner now, and now over to Parr. Parr takes a one-time shot. That bounces a few times. That one flips up in the air, not able to get it down. And Koenig's about to play from the far side. Up to the point now, one-timer shot. That one's not going to go. It's a little bit wide. Hafner just keeps it in and puts it over to Parr. Parr now back over to Hafner. Hafner just blindly dumps it into the corner. And Sobel's going to have to chase, miss clearing there by Mr. Mersaw. And now to be played up right in front of the net. Back up to the point for the Cardinals. Hafner with it now as he looks for a centering pass. Not able to connect with Parr. And this one will have to be played back down by Sobel. Sobel working behind the net. Takes it back up over the point. And the far side charging inside. Looks for a pass. Not able to connect. And now to finally be cleared back into the neutral zone with 30 seconds left. So the 30 seconds left hits, and we see Lammers with it along the far side, trying to chip it up. And just try to break it back out. He will manage to get it back out. It'll be kept in the zone, though, by Spees. Once again, just slapped along. Lammers with it along the far side, chips it back up, and Spees managed to keep it in. And good forecheck pressure here by the Cardinals. 7 seconds left as the Stars look to dump it, and they will dump it the length of the ice, and that should be 2-1. And we're going to have a stoppage of play. I believe that will be the end of period number 1. And we have a 2-1 scoreboard on the Quest Interiors. And the shots on goal, taking a look at that. Cardinals lead was 17. And the Stars Cav 3. So a lopsided game in the early going, 2-1. But nonetheless, we'll take a commercial break and be back here in a few moments for your Taco Bell trivia here on Radio Plus Sports.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
One of the neat
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen. If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Doyle Kelly Dental, the name this area is trusted to bring smiles for over 50 years. Dr. Kathy Doyle and Dr. Aaron Cole continue this exceptional care with staff who go the extra mile to make sure you're comfortable throughout your entire appointment.
Hello, this is Dr. Aaron Cole. I'm excited to be working in my hometown alongside Dr. Kathy and the team at Doyle Kelly Dental. I will continue making your smile my first priority. I'm in the office 5 days a week and serving you until 7 p.m. on Mondays. I'm accepting patients now at FondulacsSmiles.com.
Doyle Kelly.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time. Hey,
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113 or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
Anders Auto Parts features quality name brand auto parts along with PPG automotive and industrial paints. Anders has an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area for 3 generations since 1956. 16 West Sibley Street is the location, just off North Main behind the American Family Office. Go with experience. Call Anders Auto Parts for your automotive parts and paint. 920-922-3390.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Some great daily specials here, Steve, and some soups. Let's run through the menu this week. What do we got cooking?
Well, Sarah's always back there making soups all the time. Different soups every day, all homemade soups. My homemade chili's on the board all the time, too. Every day, hot beef, hot turkey, and hot pork sandwiches, and then we're running specials. Could be meatloaf one day. There's all kinds of great things that we're coming up with. So, check us out. Andy will try to post on the website. Check the webpage out.
11 o'clock daily, that's when everything opens up for lunch, right?
Yeah, 11 o'clock every day, Monday through Sunday. And then obviously we run all of our specials starting, with the exception of wings, starting at the 11 o'clock hour.
Pizzas and fish fry coming up on Friday. Of course, Super Sunday is going to be here in a couple weeks.
Yep, time to bring out the nacho machine. We'll have a nacho bar again for halftime at the Super Bowl. So if you want to find a place to watch the game, come down and have 17 beers on tap, some great drinks, and some great food. We're the place.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you.
You too, thanks.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
Hey guys, I just had to tell you about the new credit cards my friends and I got from Fond du Lac Credit Union. Julie is building her credit, so she got the secured card. Mike was looking for a low rate, no annual fee card, so he went for the classic card. And you know me, I love adventure. So I went for the You Choose Rewards card. Every dollar I spend gives me points I can redeem for merchandise, travel, gift cards, and more. Fond du Lac Credit Union has a low rate credit card for every lifestyle. Which one's right for you?
Even dock spiders know there comes a time to clear the cobwebs off investments at different financial institutions and former employers in order to help plan for the future. LedgeVest Financial can help clients transition from cobwebs to a financial pathway tailored to pursue their future goals. Clear the cobwebs with the help of LedgeVest Financial, proudly serving Fond du Lac with over 60 years of combined financial industry experience. Go to ledgevestfinancial.com or call 920-581-5700.
Are you ready? Let's hit play. Remember being spontaneous? Let's do that. Get-togethers are back. Let's have lots of those. Still working in your PJs? No judgments here. Let's live for every moment. Let's embrace our health and wellness. And together, let's live well. Advocate Aurora Health.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome back to the Blue Line Family Ice Center here in Fond du Lac. Johnny Samp here for Radio Plus Sports. 2-1, the Quest Interior scoreboard reads. As we see 2 on the side of the Fond du Lac Cardinals and 1 on the side of the Fox City Stars. Well, it's time for everybody's favorite. It's about the Holiday Automotive Intermission highlights. As Holiday Automotive Intermission highlights is brought to you by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. And that means we're going to head to the Taco Bell Trivia. And the first person to text in 920-471-2260 and text the correct answer to that number wins themselves a Taco Bell gift card. As our Taco Bell menu in Fond du Lac has everything you crave, from tacos to burritos to our combos. Customize your order today and skip the line inside. So taking a look at the question here tonight, and here it comes. Once again, text 920-471-2260 if you know the correct answer. But who leads in points currently in the 2021-2022 NHL season? A big hint is he is a Florida Panther, and he is the current leader in points in the NHL season. But that is your Taco Bell trivia question. And once again, text 920-471-2260 if you know the answer, and win yourself some Taco Bell, courtesy of Radio Plus. As we look on, we saw that 2-1 scoreboard, about 4 or 5 minutes left in this intermission as we wait on. But taking a look at the shots on goal at the other end of the rink, it's in favor of Fond du Lac at 17, and on the other side for the Stars, they only got 3 on the net. So it's a little bit of a lopsided game in the early going, 2-1. But nonetheless, Stars can claw their way back into this one, as it's only a 1-goal game. We'll take another step aside here and be back here in a few moments. You're watching Radio Plus Sports here tonight and Fond du Lac Hockey. We'll take a quick step aside.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part, no reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious. Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space, and buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
No matter what season it is, you want to keep your vehicle in tip-top running condition. Anders Auto Parts, your Auto Plus Auto Parts store in Fond du Lac, can help. Stop in and see the experienced counter personnel at Anders. They can find the exact product or part you need. Anders carries a full line of quality products at great prices. So whatever it is you're looking for to get your vehicle running great, stop in or call Anders Auto Parts, 16 West Sibley Street at 922-3390, your locally owned Auto Plus Auto Parts store in Fond du Lac.
Welcome back to the Blue Line Family Ice Center here in Fond du Lac. Johnny Samp here for Radio Plus Sports. 2-1 the scoreboard reads. And the tail of this game right now, it was Ryan Marks at 155 for Fond du Lac. And then it was Winnikins at 322 for the Fox City Stars. And then finally Dianovich at 1141. Once again for Fond du Lac in period number 1. It's been a close game in the Badgerland Conference. And it's the Badgerland Conference playoff, excuse me. But it's been a fun one so far. A little bit of a lopsided game. Once again, shots on goal in favor of Fond du Lac, 17-3 for the Stars. As we see, the Stars do come out. And finally, the Cardinals come out as well. As we get a fresh 17 minutes on the clock. And we look on. Taking a look at the both sides, what they've scored in period number 2. On the side of Fond du Lac, they've scored 33 points. And 33 goals, rather. And then on the side of the Stars, they've only got 13. So this is the second best period. The Fond du Lac does best in the first period. They had 34 in the season, period number 1. Then they can trail off and hit 21 in the third. And on the other side, this is the middle ground, I'd say, for the Stars, as they average 6 in period 1, 13 in period 2, and 14 in period 3. As the draw is one taken in by the Cardinals. Now work it over. Power tries to connect with it. And so is Koenigs, and it'll be jumped back out in the neutral zone, played back on, and taken back on over neutral zone ice. Sabo with it now. He tries to chip it along. Koenigs goes for a dive, runs into the goaltender Watson. But that's going to be a no goal as he made contact with the tender at 16:43. So there's 17 seconds burned off the clock. As we wait on, Watson still kind of, I don't know if he's stuck or if he needs just a little bit of a second. As we hear Cotton Eye Joe ring through the stadium, and Watson appears to be okay. Watson, once again, the Xavier senior, takes a little skate just after being shaken up a little bit. But it appears he'll be okay. Face off to his glove side. As we see Mr. Parr going for the draw for Fond du Lac. He wins that draw cleanly. Over to Clapperidge. One-time shot, and that one almost gets gloved, but gets knocked away nonetheless. And as the Stars try to break it back out, they'll bring it into the neutral zone. Now rather sending it the length of the ice. And we'll get an icing call here with just 30 seconds burned in period number 2. 16:30 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 2-1 in favor of Fond du Lac. As we see the faceoff coming once again to the glove side of Mr. Watson. Parr taking the draw again. As he'll win that draw. And Fond du Lac will keep the forecheck pressure on. Sabel with it now behind the net. Sabel looking for an outlet pass. Rather going to take the shot. That one's not going to go through. Koenigs with good pressure. Managed to maintain possession. Now to be picked back up and heading back the other way is Winnikins. Winnikins finds it over to the other side for Mersaw. As Mersaw gets contact and loses the puck, Brett Sabel picks it back up. And he'll find Koenigs once again along the near side boards. And they'll have no problem breaking that puck back out, sending it through the neutral zone. Now it'll be Sabel once again, works it down the blue line, waits for his man as the delayed offsides was on. Klapperick with it, just chips one in, and that one's going to get knocked away with this paddle. And just carry him back around the other way. Parr looking to play it, puts on a little bit of contact on the near side as he takes a little bit of a lick over to Backus. But nonetheless, Parr and a few others working behind the net. Now back in front, that one gets a shot on. That one's not going to go, but Parr's going to get it along the near side corner. Now worked on back from behind. Looks like Marks back over to Craig. As Craig takes it from the point shot, that one gets tipped up and bounces around. Backus going to play it behind the net, rather to be played on and dumped down the length of the ice. And we'll get an icing call as we saw the big dump there from an exhausted Thorson. So 15-11 here in period number 2 as we wait on. Speeds to take the draw for Fond du Lac. Gets tied up. As we wait on, Meyer was the one doing the tie-up job. Now it's cleared back out and worked up back by the point. As we wait on, and the Cardinals putting on some good shot. Craig now over to the half boards. He'll send it over to Marks. Now dumped, caromed into the corner. Dianovich going to chase it. As he takes a stop. Now back the other way. It'll be played on. And once again, Craig will have to keep it in. Rather, it's Lenz behind the net as we see it back in front, looking for a shot on. That one's not going to happen. Now a shot goes on. That one gets tipped up and knocked down. And we're going to get a high sticking call. And that'll put a stoppage of play at 14:32. Shots on goal 20-3. And still remains a 2-1 scoreboard. Parr, Sabel, and Koenigs out there as the forward line. Klapperick and Hefner out there as defensive pair. Parr loses that draw as we taken on by the Stars, working behind the net, now dumping it up. Hefner looking to put a one-timer on, does a pass instead over to Klapperick. Klapperick puts a one-timer. That one gets blocked. Another save as Watson had to scramble for that one. And it was all over the place, a little bit like a ping pong ball. Or a pinball, rather. As it just kept on moving, and Watson managed to put a glove on it and wrap it back up. Parr now take the draw. Sabel sinks in as he'll be the one playing it behind the net. As we wait on. Sabel from the near side corner over to Parr. That one's going to skip back around over to Koenigs. Koenig's looking to play it. Rather, he won't. It'll be taken up by the Stars. Now working into the neutral zone over to center ice. It'll be played on once again by Mr. Mersaw. Mersaw loses it, and Parr's going to head back the other way. Good effort by Parr on the back end. Now centering pass. That one's not going to count. Try to get Sabel and just not able to find him. Now Winnikins trying to work it through the neutral zone, not loses the puck over to Klapperick, and it'll be played back on. Koenig's with it now. Koenig's pass goes off the shin guard of a defender, and they'll have to play it back out of their own zone. Klapperick with it, finds Hefner over the other way now. It'll be dumped into the zone, and going on the chase now, it's going to be Parr. Meyer at the half board, just trying to chip it up. Rather, it's Toshner. He's not able to. Now it's going to be worked up to the point, and just a backhand by Jace Weber keeps it in. Dianovich working on the far side. We do have a stoppage of play, as I believe we're going to get a net off the post. And just a stoppage of play. No penalty called there. 13:07 here from the Blue Line Family Ice Center. As the draw will be won by Koenigs. And it'll be worked back around now. Dumped back out of the zone. It'll be played on by Weber. Weber working his way up, trying to take it coast to coast, it looks like here. Over to Dianovich, back over to Weber. Weber with a fancy move. Tries to get a shot on, loses the puck. It'll be played back on, over by Dianovich. Actually, back over to Weber, now sending it over to Dianovich, not able to connect. As we wait on. Ellingson trying to get a stick on it, not able to. And it'll be worked up to the to the blue line. Craig managed to keep it in. And Ellingson's going to go on the chase. Ellingson with Dianovich. Gets caromed around the other way, and it'll be chipped back up by Weber. Weber managed to slap it back into the zone as Ellingson's trying to play it behind the net. And once again, Koenig's go on the chase as well. So Ellingson and Koenig's over on the far side half boards trying to pick it back out, but it will be taken back out by the Stars as they manage to get it back out and try to clear it out of their own zone, and will do so. Working it up into neutral zone ice and dumping it in will be Walsh. As we see Craig just slap it around over to Dianovich. He'll centering pass and send it over to Weber. Now Weber over to Koenigs, who puts on the backhand. Meyer's going to have to go chase. So Meyer looking to play it. He's going to probably try to skate out a little bit himself as he just throws it along the boards and sends it the length of the ice at 11:31. So not a very good effort there from Mr. Meyer as we look on. Once again, score remains 2-1. As we say Spees and his pal Lenz out there as well. Now back the other way, it's Klapperick. Klapperick over to the other side. I believe that's Hefner over to Marks. And now centering pass over to Lenz. Lenz tries to connect with the man, not able to. Marks manages to keep it in, just dump it in. And carry it around the boards as they've tried to chase on over the half boards. Mark's going to play it. And he'll find his man, sending it over. Shot on. That one's not going to go. Good effort by Lenz. But nonetheless, not able to get the right shot as Klapperick takes it from the point, puts a backhand on it, and sends it halfway down over to the other way. It played on by Spees, and now it'll be Karam back the other way. Klapperick with it now, with a clapper, and that one doesn't go. Stars looking to dump it out. They will dump it out at 10:37. And back to chase it will be none other than Hefner. Hefner puts on a few nice moves, gets it over to Spees, as that pass almost gets intercepted and taken back in by Merso. Klapperick with it now. Working it into the far near side corner, tries for a centering pass, not able to, intercepted by Cody as he tries to work it back out. Now back the other way. It's going to be taken on. Centering pass, not able to connect. And that effort by Winnikins kind of just died out as he was not able to connect with his fellow star, Mersaw. Parr with it now, just goes side to side with it as they work it behind the net. Now back out are these Stars. They just try to go for a blind pass, not able to find anybody. Koenig's with it, puts the backhand on it, and it'll be played on out of the own zone by Cody. Cody works it over to Winnikins. Winnikin just slaps it once, and Weber's going to have to play it for Fond du Lac. Weber now looking for a pass. Does find it on the other side over to Craig. Back over to Weber. D to D. Now centering pass over to Parr. Parr's got a good opportunity here. He's got two men with him. As he tries to put the backhand over to Koenigs. That one's not going to connect, and this one will be sent down the length of the ice. And we'll have an icing call at 9:12 in period number 2. Face off to the glove side of Watson. As we wait on, Parr wins the draw over to Craig. As Craig puts a backhand on it, just sends it halfway down. And it'll be Sabel with it now. Sabel looking for a pass, not able to connect with Weber. As Weber's in that far side corner, now behind the net. Throwing it up in front, not able to get it around. Back over to Craig. Craig chases it down, just smashes it behind the net. And heading back into the neutral zone are these Stars. They're not able to control it much, as Fond du Lac's able to keep that control, but it does get thrown out of play. As Koenigs tosses the puck right into the glass of his own bench. So face-off to be taken at center ice. As we see JT Koenigs going in for the draw. And on the other side we see Walsh. Just slapped in by Walsh. Now the chase is on over to Hafner. Hafner works it back over to Klapperick. Klapperick finds Koenigs on the backhand. He tries to get it over to his wingman, not able to connect. And it will be tried to get sent back over the other way by Lammers. Both teams working hard here, trying to get things going. Hafner has it. Does a little spin. And it'll just be knocked back in. And Koenigs will be the one going to chase for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Dianovich tries to put some pressure on. Klapperich managed to get it at the point, but his shot's going to hit a few skates and bounce away. We're under the 8-minute mark in period number 2. As we see Dianovich with it in his skates. Now he spins around and gets himself orientated once again for another charge. Dianovich with it now through the neutral zone over to the red line. Back in his skates. He puts a backhand on it and just caroms it into the corner. As we see Elligson going for the hard hit along the back end of that play. Kept back in by the Cardinals, putting good defensive posts up. And now a centering pass, nobody there for the Cardinals, and it'll be broken back out by the Stars as Brenderson tries to get it through. The Cardinals now keeping that forecheck pressure on. They've kept it on all night and continue to keep it on. Now a clearing pass. This one will be sent down the length of the ice. Will be trapped as Brenderson was on the pressure. 7:03 in period number 2. And the score remains at 2-1 with the most recent goal coming from Dianovich. Face-off for the Stars by Mersaw. He'll get over to Winnikins. Mersaw going to go on the chase now. He's going to try for a centering pass. Not able to connect with his wingman, Mr. Cody. But Marks will go on the chase now. He'll try to kick it back out, and it will be tipped back up into the air and kicked back out. Cardinals go on the pressure. Speeds with it now. Puts on a move. Loses his edge. And Marks has it. Puts on a shot. That one doesn't go, and then it rings around the net. And behind, no goal there. But a good effort by the Cardinals. Now in the skates, and a good opportunity here for the Stars. Puts a shot on, bobbled a few times, kicked and spins. And Mersaw's not able to get that one in after the shot from Cody. So Stars getting a little pressure on here. Cody with the forecheck on the back end. As he keeps adding that pressure. And pressure makes diamonds, as my good friend Cody Barnes said. Now Speeds with the clapper. That one goes and hits glass. And now it'll be worked back out. It'll be played on by Walsh, as he'll send it back the other way. Cardinals coming in on the drive. Rather not. Back is going to have to play it. And he'll send it up the far side boards as they try to work it back out. And now to be played on by Walsh. Walsh working through the neutral zone, looking for a shot. Not able to find it. Spins it out. And just not able to get really anything going. Walsh keeps it on his stick, though. Works in front of the net. Finally, the Cardinals will pick it back up and head back the other way. Klapperick with it as he works through the neutral zone. Klapperick looking to set something up here as he throws one center ice. Backhand shot. That one doesn't go by Koenigs. Stars fighting for it along the near side. Sabel comes out with it for the Cardinals. And we get a stoppage of play as the old net comes off its post. And we have a penalty. Looks like Koenig's going to sit for 2 minutes. And he's not thrilled about that. So face-off will be taken to the blocker side of Mr. Schaber. Sabel will take the draw. Mersaw for the Stars. 5:16 in period 2. Mersaw does win the draw to be taken up by the point. One-time shot by Gosling. That one's not going to go through. Now another shot. And Schober gets the stop there with the save. After Mr. Mersaw puts a stick on the puck, it just pops it up a little bit. Mersaw with the clean win there, but Gosling was not ready for it. And now to be played back around by the defensive pair, Gosling and Cody. Cody over to Gosling. As he tries to skate it back out, Gosling now gets 2 men on him. That works it up to the half boards. And center ice, big hit on. And we're going to get a stoppage of play for a penalty. And that's going to put another Cardinal in the box. And it looks like Hefner is going to go take a seat for 2 minutes as well. So 5-on-3. And the best opportunity here for the Stars all evening, as they got 2 men short on the season. 11.4 success percentage on this power play. Mersaw take the draw. Winnikins set up for that wing one-timer shot. And Gosling, ideally, probably the man you want to get it to his other defensive pair. It's going to be Cody. As we wait on. Looks like something to do on the Quest Interior scoreboard, and they don't have the 2 minutes up. They have 0 minutes up. And that's not right. As we wait on. Ref having a discussion on the side of the Cardinals. And on the side of the Stars. Look like they're trying to get something cleared up. As we wait on, Mersaw takes a draw. He'll lose the draw. That's a big loss. But it'll be kept in by Winnikins. Delayed offsides is on. Or rather, it'll be kept in. Wow, no delayed offsides called. Cody with it now. Looking for a centering pass. Backhand of Winnikins. Not able to find anything. Now it'll be taken back up by the points. On the far side, cross-ice pass over to Cody. Cody looking for a shot. Not able to. Winnikins with the one-timer, and that one gets gloved. As the outreach hand of Schober trapped that thing and didn't let it through. 4:23 in period number 2. And a $1:38 left on the penalty. 107 for Mr. Koenigs. As will be played on towards the glove side of Schober. Centering pass now for the Stars. Cody not able to do it. Now it'll be back over. Mersaw with it. As he's going to look over to Winnikins. Winnikins will have it at the top of the point. Back over to Mersaw. Mersaw going to look for a shot, rather a pass. And that one's not going to connect as he tried to connect once again on the near side. Stars trying to work it back around. Mersaw over to Winnikins now. Winnikins finds it along the near side. Pass on. That one's not going to get it. Once again, Cody's going to have it on his stick. as the penalty hits 25 seconds for Koenigs. And we see Winnikins with it again. Going to take a point shot. That one's not going to go. A little bit too much, or as the umpires would say, just a bit outside. And now to be taken back up, Mersaw over to Winnikins. Winnikins looking for a shot. That one's not going to connect as well. Just goes for a pass, and Cody's going to have to play it. As they got 5 seconds left, and now it's going to be a 4-on-5 for the next 31 seconds. So the Cardinals get one man back. Klapperick slams it around, and then it'll have to be chased on by Mersaw. Good pressure by Koenigs on. Mersaw doesn't seem to notice it. Mersaw chips it up, manages to get it out, and now to be taken down the length of the ice by the Stars. Cody is not able to connect with it. Weber just slaps it one time, and that one's going to go length of the ice as well. Good clearing as there's 5 seconds left on the Hefner penalty. So the power play of the Stars proved ineffective. Mersaw now, rather, it'll be taken on by the Cardinals. Back the other way. Good move put on, and not able to keep the puck. As we saw Mr. Gosling put a skate on it and managed to clear it. Weber now with it with 2:20. Back over to Sabel, now over to Parr. Parr takes it in, puts a good move on, looking for a shot. That one gets hit. Hits Mr. Watson and goes no further. Back the other way now. Watson with a good slide move and keeps the puck in front of him on the dropping down. And now it'll be played on by Sabel. Sabel takes a mean hit in front, and he's feeling it a little bit as he takes a few seconds and stays on the ice. But he'll be taken back the other way. Brett Sabel was not the man you want to see down. Team leader in points with 52, and he looks to be in a little bit of pain. And take a few seconds. Almost looked like knee contact there. And I'm not sure on it, but he's still down, and that's not a good sign. And we'll take a 30-second commercial break and be back here in a few moments to see what happened.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Schoberg gets back to the bench under his own power. It'll be played on by the Cardinals once again after that injury. Into the neutral zone now to be played on around and slap back down. Tyson Craig to play it for the Cardinals. Craig over to his defensive pair, Weber, and back over to Craig, not able to connect. It looks like Mark's going to tap it once, and they'll be back over to Weber. Weber just putting a move on, managed to keep it as we have a $1.25 in period number 2. Looking for the cross-ice pass, not able to find it. As we see it taken on by Lenz. Lenz putting a move on, trying to get it in. Over to Marks, and Marks' one-timer does not go. Marks has it now. Working on the dot, loses the puck, now sent back up to the point. One-timer shot, and that one's not going to go. As Hefner's shot's not able to connect, now Marks back in front. That one doesn't go. Good blocking there by Watson. Marks again back in front, and that one goes in. So we see Mr. Marks with a big shot and score as he scores in the final minute for his second goal of the game. And he's been good all evening long. He's got one in the first period, and now he's got one in the second period at 16:09. And adds to that scoring total, Mr. Marks, as he now has 12 points on the season and 8 goals. Mersaw with it, over to Winnikins. And now to be played back on by Parr. So Marks from Spies, as we see Klapperick with it, heading right down the middle, looking to put a shot on. Does put one on, flips up in the air. Played on by Mersaw. And he'll try to break it back out. Mersault over to the far side. It looks to be played on by Cody. Back over to Mersault. One-timer shot, shouldered, and knocked away with 14:08. So Marks gets his second goal of the afternoon at 14:08, or rather at 16:09 in period 2. Winnikins take the draw for the Stars. He'll send it over to Cody. Cody not able to handle it. Klapperick with it behind the net, working behind. And now Parr. Parr trying to send it down the length of the ice. Will get the stretch pass over to Koenigs. Koenigs with good effort, and this one will get stopped up. As chasing Gosling was able to put a stick on it and put a stop there. So that good offensive effort after that stretch pass. So shots are 30-9 in favor of the Cardinals. And the Cardinals have this 3-1 lead. We'll take a commercial break for this intermission and be back here in a few moments from the Blue Line Family Ice Arena here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on bristolmorganbank.com.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Are you ready? Let's hit play. Remember being spontaneous? Let's do that. Get-togethers are back. Let's have lots of those. Still working in your PJs? No judgments here. Let's live for every moment. Let's embrace our health and wellness. And together, let's live well. Advocate Aurora Health.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best-growing companies. Apply at saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents. Like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mm-mm.
Hey, did I tell you I bought an SUV online?
So did I.
Really? I went with Holiday. The process was easy and they delivered it to me.
I went with one of the big national retailers. I was excited until they delivered mine. That's when I discovered some problems, like a mysterious noise, a burn hole in the seat.
At Holiday, they took time to answer my questions. They even sent me a video for a close-up look. Yeah, it's been good. I'm a fan.
Next time, I'll be a fan of Holiday.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. all you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Les. I've suffered with a bad right knee for 30 years or 40 years. Actually had a knee replacement scheduled, and I looked into this, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. My knee now, 3 months later, is almost like new. I can run up and down stairs. I can sit at a gym watching a basketball game. Really, really happy and pleased with the results. Plan on strongly recommending this to, and I have been recommending this to friends and family who have had joint issues, shoulders, backs, and knees.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Some great daily specials here, Steve, and some soups. Let's run through the menu this week. What do we got cooking?
Well, Sarah's always back there making soups all the time. Different soups every day, all homemade soups. My homemade chili's on the board all the time, too. Every day, hot beef, hot turkey, and hot pork sandwiches, and then we're running specials. Could be meatloaf one day. There's all kinds of great things that we're coming up with. So, check us out. Andy will try to post on the website. Check the webpage out.
11 o'clock daily, that's when everything opens up for lunch, right?
Yeah, 11 o'clock every day, Monday through Sunday. And then obviously we run all of our specials starting, with the exception of wings, starting at the 11 o'clock hour.
Pizzas and fish fry coming up on Friday. Of course, Super Sunday is going to be here in a couple weeks.
Yep, time to bring out the nacho machine. We'll have a nacho bar again for halftime at the Super Bowl. So if you want to find a place to watch the game, come down and have 17 beers on tap, some great drinks, and some great food. We're the place.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you.
You too, thanks.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
Winnebago, Winnebago,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best-growing companies. Apply at saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
2-1 or 3-1 the scoreboard. Missed on that. As the Fond du Lac Cardinals take the lead in the first 2 periods. Taking a look at the goals here this evening. We've seen Marks a few times scratch his name on the old tally sheet, and he scored at 1:55 in period number 1 for Fond du Lac. And then it was Winnikins for Fox Cities at 3:22. Then finally Dianovich at 11:41 in period number 1 for the Cardinals once again. Then Marks found himself in period number 2 at 16:09. So it's been quite the game. 3-1 scoreboard in the Badgerland Conference playoffs. As we see, both sides have seen each other a few times, and you get used to the other teams a little bit that you play against, especially when you're conference rivals. You get to know them a little bit better, and we've seen that tonight. Biggest concern for the Fond du Lac side is Brett Sabel went down late in the period. I believe it was after the Marks goal with what appeared to be a knee injury. It looks like he might have taken a shot down there, and that would be a big loss if he is out, because he is their leading point scorer, as he has 52 coming into this game. And he's got 20 goals, 32 assists. And that gives you 52. The next runner-up, I would say, it'll be a close matchup, but it's going to be Aiden Hefner. He's got 8 goals, 27 assists. Good defenseman on that team, but if they do end up losing Sabel, that's a big loss for the Fond du Lac side and the Cardinals hockey team as they head into playoffs and further into playoffs. So not ideal, but I believe he'll be okay, just based on him coming off under his old power and such. But we'll get ready for period number 3 here in a few moments as we wait on. And we'll take another step aside for another couple minutes and be back for period number 3 of hockey here from Blue Line Family Ice Center in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Are you ready? Let's hit play. Remember being spontaneous? Let's do that. Get-togethers are back. Let's have lots of those. Still working in your PJs? No judgments here. Let's live for every moment. Let's embrace our health and wellness. And together, let's live well. Advocate Aurora Health.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best-growing companies. Apply at Saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Hey, did I tell you I bought an SUV online?
So did I.
Really? I went with Holiday. The process was easy and they delivered it to me.
I went with one of the big national retailers. I was excited until they delivered mine. That's when I discovered some problems, like a mysterious noise, a burn hole in the seat.
At Holiday, they took time to answer my questions. They even sent me a video for a close-up look. Yeah, it's been good. I'm a fan.
Next time, I'll be a fan of Holiday.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Les. I've suffered with a bad right knee for 30 years or 40 years. Actually had a knee replacement scheduled, and I looked into this, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. My knee now, 3 months later, is almost like new. I can run up and down stairs. I can sit at a gym watching a basketball game. I'm really happy and pleased with the results. I plan on strongly recommending this to, and I have been recommending this to friends and family who have had joint issues, shoulders, backs, and knees.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
And we're back here at the Blue Line Family Ice Center here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. As we see the Stars and the Fond du Lac Cardinals head out of their respective entrances. Or respective, not perspective, but respective. And a fresh 17 minutes on the clock for period number 3. 3-1 scoreboard according to Quest Interiors. And we want to say that High School Sports Today on Radio Plus Info is presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Dan Sprader, Kathleen Tavies, Patrick Elson, Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Ben Bearchi, and Pam Tollefson. Edward Jones makes sense of investing. As we wait on, fresh 17 minutes. A little bit of a game favorite in the side of the Cardinals. They have the more shots on goal, almost 3-1. A little bit more than 3-1. As we wait on. Center ice, both teams kind of circling around and getting ready for period number 3 of hockey. As we do get the official heading in, Parr going to take the draw for the Fond du Lac side. Marceau would take it for the Fox City sides, won by Parr. Now it's going to be played back on Fox City over to Cody. Cody just caroms it into the back end of the right side. Now pass in front. That one almost goes through. But nonetheless, it stays out of the back of the net. And a little bit of miscommunication on the Cardinals side in the early going. I think we're having a little discussion. Hafner and Cody exchanging a few words. As we wait on Mersall, we have a stop. And we will get a reset. Looks like Sabel's going to take the draw now for the Cardinals. And Mersall once again for the Stars. Sabel does win it. As it'll be worked back around. Hefner with it now. Cross-ice pass over to Koenigs. Koenigs working through the neutral zone. Going to lose the puck. It'll be picked back up by Parr. Parr now over to the back end for Sabel. Now it's going to be picked back up the other way. Cody looking for a stretch pass. Not able to find it. Trying to find Mersall. Winnikins chips it up ahead, and Mersall's going to have to take it back and try to reset with his own roster. Intercepted once again by Klapperick. As Klapperick and the Cardinals look to break it back down. Sabel with it now, going on the backward skate, now forward. He does work it inside. Winnikins pushing against him as he gets it below the goal line and takes it, swings it back around, and it's going to be worked down the length of the ice. Schoberg going to be the one to play it behind his own net. And Hefner's going to have to be doing the work as he tries to take it back out. As we see now, it's over to Spies. Spies puts a stick on it, not enough to really control it. And Marks will have to pick it back up. Marks heading now back through the center line of the hockey rink. Marks goes through, looking for a shot, puts one on. That one doesn't go. Marks back the other way, misses on the pass. And it'll be swung back around, heading towards the far side corner. Fox City's trying to work it back through, not able to do so. As they're going to chase once again with Backus. The Stars now trying to break it back out, not having much luck. Speed's in the near side. Gets it over to Marks. Now it's lost, and now to be played back on. As we see Lammers with it, kicks it back along. It'll be taken on by Toshner. And no further there. Good defensive line along that blue line for the Cardinals. Along the near side now for Weber. Weber puts on a fancy move. Another fancy move. Takes a little contact and loses the puck. As we see Walsh try to break it back out once again. Not much going the right way here for Backus and his Stars as he sends it the length of the ice, and we'll get an icing call at 14:34. So another icing call on the side of the Stars. It's been all too frequent of an occurrence. And they're just not able to get that offense generated that they're looking for. As we see a tie-up, and now it'll be played on by Weber. Weber over to the other side. And it'll be sent down into the Stars' defensive zone. And looking to play it back out is Jansen. Jansen sends it up towards the blue line, not able to get it out. Dianovich holds it in, but then it finally kicks back out. And we'll see Hefner with it now. Hefner with the pass. Over to Dianovich. Dianovich puts on one move, keeps on going, looking for a shot. That one hits the shin pads and bounces away as Meyer's going to have to try to break it back out. And they'll just send it down the length of the ice. And Hefner's going to have to go chase another time here tonight. As we see Hefner now, he's going to look for a cross-ice pass over to Dianovich. And Dianovich works it along the far side. Dianovich looking for a centering pass over to Ellickson, not able to find it. Now another cleared puck. And that one's got to be an icing call, and it will be at 13:35. 3-1 the scoreboard remains in favor of the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Parr going to be able to take the draw. Mersall is going to be his counterpart. Mersall will win it. And he'll be sent over to the far side corner. And play it on. Stars looking to break it back out. They're not going to be able to again as Parr gets his stick on it. Now over to Cody. Cody tries to go for a stretch pass across the middle of the ice. But Sabel managed to get a stick on it. Now back the other way. It's going to be taken by Mersaw. Mersaw looking for a shot. That one hits pads and doesn't go anywhere, as the shin guards get in the way. Stars going to have to regroup and retry. Here as we see Mersaw now taking up along the far side, just chips it up and flips in the zone. Cody's on the rush, and he's not going to be able to get there, as that one will be locked up by Schober. 12:53 in period number 3. Game 2 of 2 for me. Game 2 of 2 for me. And as we wait on. Point-to-point pass. That one's not going to connect. It'll be played on as Thorson's not able to connect with it. And dumped into the corner. Klapperick with it now behind the net. Klapperick going to skate it back out. It'll be taken on the near side by Marks. Marks already has 2 goals in this one. Looking for a third. Puts one on, and that one doesn't go. Has a good pressure. Good jab there by Mr. Watson, as Lenz has to go and chase. Now over on the near side, it'll be played on by Lamers. Now over to Lenz, now back in front. It's going to be a centering pass. That's not going to go. A beautiful pass, as Spies was not able to get a stick on it. And it'll be a big clearance at 12:05. Behind the net once again are the Cardinals. Dianovich now finds Lenz. Lenz with a fancy little stick work, but just sends it into the far side corner. And not much more happening there. And we're going to get a tripping call, and that one looks to be, I believe, on par. So, or rather Dianovich, maybe Marks. It's going to be Marks. So Marks is going to get the call. Man with 2 goals. He's going to get called with a slash. Or rather, Dianovich is going to get called with slash. So Dianovich is going to get a seat for 2 minutes. Mark's going to skate free. At 11:46, 2 minutes on the penalty clock. As we see Mersaw once again taking the draw for Fox Cities. It'll be played onto the point. Winnikins with a shot. That one gets blocked once. And Winnikin's going to have to try to regroup and recover. Back over to Mersaw. Mersaw working behind the net. He's got Cody over on his left side. Shot on. That one's not going to go. And Mersaw's going to have to try to regroup again. Over to Winnikins now. That one's not going to go. Now it's going to be a good breakaway chance here for Parr. Not able to happen as Cody manages to get it. And another breakaway opportunity here for Sabel. Sabel with a lot more speed. Puts on a move. And that one save on the kick save from Watson. So Sabel put on a good move, just not able to do it. He's going to go at it again, or not able to get it through the goaltender and into the back of the net, but nonetheless, a good penalty kill once again by the Cardinals. Over on the far side now, it's played on. Watson keeps the puck alive as Sabel just keeps on skating around and seemingly faster than most of the skaters out on this ice. Sent back down the other way for Hefner. Hefner does a slap shot, sends it the length of the ice for a big clearance. And Sabel on the forecheck. Now breaking it back out is Mersaw. Mersaw through the neutral zone. He's going to take a little time. He's going to put a handle on, and he's going to lose the puck. As Mersaw had a good opportunity there on this power play that has 25 seconds left. Now along the near side, we'll get a call. And not happy fans from the Fondy side, as they're going to see one of their men go to the box. And it looks like Hefner's going to be taking a seat again here tonight. Timeout looks like it's going to be taken on the side of the Stars. And the fans still not happy here about the call. But nonetheless, we're going to have a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back here in a few moments.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
And welcome back. Hefner gets called with the elbow, as those are weapons of themselves. But nonetheless, he'll sit for 2 minutes. 21 seconds on the Yanovich penalty. But their team still leads 3-1. As we wait on, both sides, kind of an even period so far. But given that these Stars have been on the power play for most of it, and we wait on. So it's going to be 5-on-3. And Fond du Lac's going to have a little bit of power play to kill here in this one. Or penalty to kill, excuse me. Mersaw wins the draw over to Winnikins. Back over to the near side. It'll be played on by Cody. Cody looking to try to find something. Hands it back over to Mersaw. Back over to Cody. Centering pass. Not able to connect, and that one's going to get cleared out. Again for the Cardinals. 1 second left on the Yanovich penalty, as it'll be taken back up through the neutral zone by Gosling. Gosling trying to get it back into the offensive zone, not able to do so. Takes it back out in neutral zone ice. Cody with it now over to Mersaw. Mersaw dumps it back off over to Cody. Back to Mersaw. He tries to put a move on. And not much happening there as Parr's right there to pick that puck up and carry it around the other way. Cody puts it back up. And we're going to get another penalty call. Well, this one's going to go against Mersaw. So Mersaw sit for 2. As we got a $1.13 on the Hefner call. And now Mr. Mersaw is going to sit for 2 as well. So it'll be 4-on-4 hockey for 1:13. And that'll give at the back end of this penalty, the Cardinals a 43-second power play. Over to Weber. Weber dances around a little bit, throws a shot on. That one's way wide and just a bit outside. Over to Klapperick. Klapperick now over to Sobel, back over to Weber. As Weber's looking for a shot, that one doesn't go as he tries to find Parr. Point pass over to Sobel. Sobel puts a pass on, a little bit softer that time. Not able to get it through, though, and get it on net. Parr from the far side corner. Jams it once, and good contact there on the far side over by Lammers. Now, once again, it'll be played on by Weber. Weber over to Parr. Back over to Klapperick. Klapperick with the shot. That one gets tied up. Gosling tries to clear, not able to clear as he fans once. And it will be cleared now by Toshner. As we got 20 seconds left on the Hefner penalty. Over to Sobel now. Back to the far side. It'll be played on by Klapperick. Klapperick skating down the length of the ice. And a centering pass. That one's not going to go through. Parr tries to put a backhand on it. Not able to. Now Klapperick once again. Penalty is about to expire for Hefner. And the Cardinals back at full strength as the Stars will be on the penalty kill. And Hefner is going to go chase the man who just came out of the box. Hefner with it now. Looking to try to take it up. He'll give it over to Sobel. Sobel now over to Mr. Now Sobel goes over to the far side, and he'll hand it over to Spees, who puts a shot on, and that one's not going to go through. Watson makes a save at 7:43 in period 3. Score remains 3-1 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. And it is 24 seconds till even strength hockey. So power play on for the Cardinals. They work it back around, working over to the far side, now behind the goal line. And trying to work it up in front, nobody there. And now a shot on by Tyson. Tyson Craig. That does not go through. 9 seconds left in this power play. 7:28 in period number 3. Spees wins the draw, skates it around, working behind the net. Over to Marks, back over to Spees. And Spees works behind the net, back on Marks out of the dot. Good shot, that one gets saved. Now back at full strength and heading back the other way is Mersaw. We do have an offsides called. Mersaw was a little bit early, and we will have a stoppage of play here at 7:12 mark. So face off to be taken on the dot, just beyond inside the blue line in the neutral zone. It'll be one taken on by Sobel. Sobel skating down the length of the ice, looking for a shot, puts one on, and that one hits too high. And now another shot will be taken. That one's not going to go through as well, as the Stars look to clear it out. Get it to the neutral zone now. It'll be played on, and it will be a good answer there by Hansen, but he loses the puck. And it'll be played on by Parr along the far side, or near side corner. Flipped up over to the half boards now and played on over to Weber. Weber skates it through the neutral zone, puts on a fancy move. Looking for a shot, not able to find it. Skates it around on his first lap. Now goes over to Hefner. Hefner with the shot. That one gets tipped a few times. Doesn't go through. Sabo with the one-timer slap. And that one doesn't get through Watson as well. Centering pass hits a skate. Now it's back up to the point. Another block there by Gosling. And he'll flip it back up and out of the zone at 6:13 in period 3. Stretch pass over to Sobel, not able to connect. And we have a stoppage of play at 6:07. So face off to the glove side of Schober. Mersaw wins a draw up to the point now. That one's going to be shot on and hits a skate. Winnikin's going to go chase it. On the far side, it'll be played on by the Fond du Lac Cardinals, and now the Cardinals will break it up in the neutral zone ice as the Stars try to break it back out. Mersaw working on the back end of that play, not able to get it. As we have a little bit of a tangle up, and we're going to get a stoppage of play. And I believe this one's going to go against, it's going to be both sides on the penalty. I think Lenz and Mersaw are going to see some time in the box. One door opens, two doors open. Holding, I believe, is going to be the call on both sides. Got a little physical at the back end there. As we hit 5:45, 3-1 the scoreboard. As we get a good look of both men that committed the crime. And now they got to do the time. So offsetting penalties, and they'll sit in there for 2 minutes. Cardinals try to work it back in. Klapperick's going to have to go chase in the neutral zone. Klapperick over to Hefner. Hefner up top over to Marks. Marks now trying to work it in on the near side. Puts a saucer up. And Gosling's going to take it back the other way. Gosling with a head full of steam takes it over to the far side. Takes a little stop and loses it. And Cody's not able to capture it. So it'll be cleared back in the neutral zone. So both players were called on a cross check for the penalties, not a holding. As we see Marks try to work through, he's not able to. Over to Cody now. Cody's going to try to take it back out, puts on one move, as he's been just swarmed, and his feet aren't able to move fast enough to get through the neutral zone. Klapperick with it now. Klapperick finds it over, back the other way over to Dianovich. And now over to Hefner, who tries to carry it in. Not able to. Hefner puts on the back end, flips it up like a pancake, and sends it into the corner. Back out the other way. One-timer shot by Weber. That one doesn't go. Now along the half boards, it'll be played on. As we see X work it back out, and now puck's lost, and through the neutral zone, it'll skate on. And now the chase is on. Weber's going to be the first man to get there after Toshner follows him up. Long in the near side corner, 4:07. In period 3, as Weber looks to break it back out of the zone. He will do so. And get it back through neutral zone ice. Chip back in by Koenigs. And Ellingson's going to have to go chase. Now behind the net, it'll be played on once again by the Stars. Taking it back the other way is going to be Backus. But he loses that puck and he'll be sent down. Good connection hit there. As we see Walsh with it now over to the other side. And Backus will dump it into the Cardinals zone and the chase will be on. But an icing will be called at 3:29. In period number 3, both penalties for the cross-check will be taken out of the box. And we'll have a draw to the blocker side of Mr. Watson. So Watson had a pretty good night. Over to Hafner, back over to Koenigs. Koenigs now with it, but down below the goal line. It'll be taken back on by Parr. As Parr's getting just smashed a few times there. Now on the back end of that play, man falls. And he'll have to be chipped back out by Brenderson. Sending the Cardinals in for the dump. So Fox City Stars trying to break it back out over to the neutral zone. Now to be played on and dropped as all momentum stopped. And the Cardinals looking to break it back out. Back into this play, it'll be played on by Jansen. Jansen in the far side corner, loses the puck. Parr picks it back up. He'll send it in front of the net. And we're going to get a penalty called. Game's getting a little chippy here. And at 2:45, we're going to see a penalty call. And this one's going to go, I believe, hooking against Parr. So Parr will spend 2 minutes in this sin bin for hooking. Giving the Stars a power play. Karam back the other way by the Cardinals at 2:30, excuse me. 2:35. And now heading back the other way, it'll be taken on by Meyer over to Mersaw. Mersaw skating along the near side. And he's not getting much support. Winnikin's over to trying to get it to Mersaw, not able to. Klaparek in between them. And now to be cleared back down the other way, almost cleared back down, saved in by Cody. Has to be chipped back on. Cody tries to get a stick on it, not able to. As he just caroms it into the corner. And we head into the 2:05 mark. Dump the length of the ice. Sabel on the chase. Goaltender out. Watson. And it will be played on by the Stars. Good job by Watson to recognize that Sabel was beating his man. And now Cody's going to have to try to break it back out. Over to Gosling. Gosling now through the neutral zone. He's going to tap it once. And it'll be played back on and sent back the other way at 1 minute in the penalty. And we got 1:40 in the game. Mersaw back the other way. A stick goes down in the ice for Dianovich as he loses a piece of hardware. Mersaw now through the neutral zone over to the blue line. As it's kept back in by a good effort by Winnikins. Winnikins now with it. Sends it over to Mersaw. Mersaw reaches out. He's able to get it. As he's kind of slowed down a little bit over to Cody. Cody now with it. He skates around. Back over to Mersaw. Mersaw looking for a centering pass. Not able to find it. Backhand shot. That one doesn't go for Cody. And a good save there from Schober. 15 seconds left on the power play. 1 minute left in the period. As we see the Stars break it back through neutral zone over to the near side. It'll be played on. Fancy move. Now sent down. Walsh isn't able to get a stick on it. And we got 1 second left in this power play, and it has expired. And now the Fox City Stars going to look to break it back out. As we wait on, the Stars going to be played on by X. And now Parr's got a good-looking shot opportunity. He takes it in, and this one gets shot and blocked. As Parr's not able to get it, 25 seconds left in the game. As we see Gosling just chip it up into the neutral zone to be played on and flipped on. And now on the backside, 15 seconds left remaining in the game. It'll be played on by Hafner. Hafner looking to skate it down the ice. Maybe not. He's going to flip it up over to Parr. Parr's going to take it on the near side. 6 seconds left. Centering pass. Now a shot on. Sabel's not able to connect. And get in the back of the twine as the clock hits 0. And that will do it for game number 2. Here in Fond du Lac, 3-1 scoreboard. Fondy takes the big win. in dominating fashion. Shots on goal, 41-12. And not much to say besides the ice was a little bit tilted in this one. We'll take a minute break and then come back for the Anders Auto postgame show here on Radio Plus Sports.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the Anders Auto postgame show. As we start out, we look at Ledgevest Inside the Numbers. As Ledgevest Financial, let them guide you on the financial pathway. Contact Ledgevest Financial today at ledgevestfinancial.com or call 920-581-5700. Big number was 3, and that's what the Cardinals were able to put up in the big win in this one. BCI Burke Play of the Game, now hiring in different departments and shifts. Log on to burkecareers.com. And the play of the game would have to be probably the Mark Scholes, as he's not the biggest goal scorer on this Cardinals team, but he showed up here tonight in absolutely great fashion. The Marion University player of the game. Marion University has many different programs to choose from. Log on to marionuniversity.edu to get started today. And I guess my player of the game would have to go to Mr. Ryan Marks, as he had a phenomenal game and he just, played well for a guy that's probably more of a role player on this team. He showed that he could play at any level, and he found his way to find the back of the net a few times tonight as he tallied 2 in the contest. And finally, for our Marion Air Tech presents our next game broadcast. No matter what type of heating system you have, the knowledgeable technicians at Air Tech Heating can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. I believe my next broadcast will be Thursday. For more Badgerland contests, we'll have to see. But I'm not positive on that. Not positive on a lot of things in my life right now. No, I'm just kidding, ladies and gentlemen. But, yeah, it's a good game. More highly contested than I thought it was. Both 2 good games. 2-1 the first game, and now 3-1 the second game. Both good games. And let's see what this Badgerland Conference has in store in the later games in the season. So, signing off for the final time tonight. I'm Johnny Samp. I want to thank my crew, Cody Barnes and Kerry Laundrie, for being here tonight and helping out. And we'll be signing off. Have a good night, Fond du Lac. We'll see you next time here on Radio Plus Sports.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Bristol Morgan Bank, Taco Bell, BCI Burke,
Marion University, New Medical Center, Radom & Stone and Landscape,
Baker Cheese, Hopper Silkscreen and All-Star Trophy, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Everson & Gibbs, Attorneys at Law, Bob's Pizza, AirTech, your Edward Jones Financial Advisors,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Addison Jones Real Estate,
Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Scotty's Auto Works, Integrity Saw and Tool,
Pioneer Pit Stop, Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch,
Camera Casino, Holiday Automotive, Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry,
Bauer Chiropractic, Silica for your home, the Fond du Lac Credit Union,
Moraine Park Technical College, Ledgevest Financial, Fondy Family Dental.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.